A lot of you have been calling this update trash, and I'm going to tell you the top 10 features just because. Let's look at the positives of this with also some negatives in this video too. Starting off with the armored van returning. The armored van is coming back. I'm so excited for this. The last time this was in GTA Online was 2014, maybe 2015. So that's going to be a big change. Probably even fun too. Hopefully they buff it up to bring it into 2023 currency. But they're also going to be bringing back some more free mode events and other gameplay features. They say they're listening to your player base more, which they have been doing for a few updates now, just very slowly. So they're going to be bringing back armored vans. That's a really cool feature I like to see. Now let's talk about one of the best updates made to a business, the hangar. This was really a mid business before, but now it's bringing it, buffing this business. It's still not really worth it, the payout, but it's easier to do. They did make it permanently triple money NRP a few updates ago, but now you finally have the option to source land supplies. No longer do you have to fly the slow jets, the slow planes they give you. You can finally do it by land, just like any other business in the game. You see here, you have two different options, air or land. 100% pick land, never pick air again, and never again. We also have a new NPC in our hangar, Rooster, who could automatically source cargo for you. Just 25,000 right there. Not really worth it. Still, the payout of this is really trash, so I wouldn't do this at all. But if you want the career progress, I would recommend just doing this whenever you get on, just to make it easier so you don't have to do the hard work. You can also call Ron to source cargo in free mode, so you don't have to go back to your hangar to source anything. You just call Ron and he will automatically let you source it if you're outside. A few other little buffs to the hangar that makes it better. But it's still not worth it at all. I'll recommend doing something else other than the hangar, because the hangar, it's not really still AFK, even though you do have Rooster now. It's not AFK, and it's one of the worst businesses in the whole game, so complete pass on this. We also have new upgrades to the Avenger, which is the main part of this DLC. So first you can purchase the Avenger without having to own a facility, which is obviously so much better. And you can store inside of your hangar. But we finally have more upgrades for the Avenger. Now it acts like its own jet almost. So you have Charlie upgrades only inside of the hangar, and you have the operations terminal. That's how you get started with the whole DLC, which is basically just a contract reskin. So if you like the contract, you might like this, but it's kind of more boring missions. You can buy the thruster for inside of your Avenger. You have to pay for it again. Skip on that. You have these two. You have stealth mode and missile lock-on jammer. You can only pick one of these to be active at one time, but once you buy both of these, you keep them forever. So I chose missile lock-on jammer for the missions to make it so they can't log on too. You have primary weapons. These are just the same as last time. You have machine guns now though, so these are the explosive machine guns. Not that good, but you do have the missile launchers now. So this is going to be what you're going to want to use with these missions. The missile launchers are going to be very OP against the NPCs and make it so much easier. So definitely buy these if you plan on repeating these missions or want all the rewards for these missions. And we do have a little bit more liveries. They're still very basic liveries, but it's a nice little free bonus they give you. Another big business change is the acid lab. You get a 5% bonus if you change the name of your acid product. You have all of these, and each one of these upgrades your acid lab product value 5%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it does add up. Let's just go change this. Let's buy it 5,000, and then there we go. The acid lab product has been increased, so when I go to sell, I will get about 5% to 10% more on average when I go to sell it. Which, it's small, but it's a nice bonus from Rockstar there. Now they also introduced career progress, which for me, some of it resets, so we have to start all over. So this is good. I am not, there is no way no one is completing this, because they reset a lot of these, which I don't know why they reset it. This is going to be kind of a rant part of this video. But let's, for example, go to businesses. Let's go to import export. You see, I did a lot of import export, about $100 million worth of import export. Let's see what we have. We have, oh, only $9 million for import. Oh, okay. Well, look, let's go the OG business here. Complete, yeah, okay, that's reset. Sell 111 crates of cargo, one sell. That's reset. Okay. Oh, that's reset too. Oh, okay. What about gun running? This for sure. Oh, complete operations missions in under 10 minutes. Oh, that's reset. You know what? What about the contract? The last real business DLC. Complete 100 payphone hits with assassination bonus. 0 out of 100. Oh, that's reset too. So a lot of these you have to complete it with all of them reset. It's going to take a while. But you do get a special prize, which is, well, I'm going to share with you guys up next. But all of these you have to complete. Oh, you don't have to, but it's optional. For example, why would they reset sell 111 crates? That's going to take days. But even better, let's go special interest. Let's go weapons, because this should be easy, right? Just weapons. We could do this by ourselves solo. No, win a challenge for each weapon type against another player in the ammunition shooting range. Since when have you seen anyone in the ammunition shooting range? Since maybe 2013 at least is the last time you saw anyone there in the public session too. So you have to go find someone random in a public session in the shooting range to complete this. Maybe you can do it solo. I haven't tried it yet, but let me know if you guys can do it solo. But impossible unless you have someone to be with you hours in this game completing all of these. But if you do choose to complete some of these, also these you have to, without snacks or armor, with over 80% accuracy, which is bugged. I'm certain that is 100% bugged. You do get some nice bonuses. Let's just go this one for example. You get some hoodies. I think for some of these businesses you get money. Yeah, you get some money for bonuses if you complete all of these. But a nice little bonus if you do complete all of these. This is the next one. You do get some of the main characters' outfits for your wear. You have Claude. You even have Nico Bellic. That's nice to see a Nico reference in GTA Online. So you have to complete 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 for each of these. And obviously Nico is the last one. Which good luck if any of you guys get that. Let me know. And I will buy your account. Now another really weird change they made. This is kind of a negative too. It goes with the paid phone hits. They increased the wait time to 48 minutes. That is one in-game day. I don't know why they did this. It used to be only 20 minutes, but now it is 48 minutes to complete a payphone hit. So they really had no reason to do that. They could have just lowered the payout. Still, that would have been bad. But they're just trying to nerf it any way possible. And they thought, if we just increase the wait time, they won't notice. But people notice. And we now have to wait 48 minutes between each payphone hit.
Good luck out there.
That also makes completing that other challenge really hard to do if you have to wait one in-game day for each challenge you complete. Yeah, Rockstar just trying to nerf anything any way possible. Definitely one of the worst things about this DLC. Another thing they did, they removed 188 vehicles from the game. So you cannot buy 188 vehicles anymore. They're trying to create fear of missing out. I get it. They're trying to get those shark card sales up when they do bring these vehicles back. But they just remove vehicles that don't need to be removed. Why would they remove some random vehicles? Even if no one buys them, why would you remove it? Because that's not... Because you would think they want people to buy it at any cost, you know? What if someone wants to buy the baller but they don't have enough money, so they buy a shark card for the baller? They can't buy the baller anymore because they removed it. They removed some good vehicles too, like the Tampa. They removed the Mamba, which is actually very good. The Vindicator. Even the Coquette Classic, which is a very good vehicle, one of the best in its class. I will leave this link in the description for you guys to check out each vehicle that was removed. That's why you probably can't find it, but if you can't find it on the website, that it's probably been removed. It's really random and not needed from Rockstar for this update. One of the worst changes they have ever made. And for the final one, this is one of the most basic ones of any update, but it makes one of the biggest differences. You guys already know what it is. Let's go to settings over here. Let's go controls. Let's go sprint mode. Let's go hold to sprint. And let's just hold it. No tapping in the mic required. Just hold it and you're good. Now it is kind of janky. I mean, You see here, I'm running and I'm trying to aim, but you can't aim. So you have to let go of A and then you could aim. But if you're not aiming and not holding down A, you're just in a casual little run. So that's a little downside, I guess, that you don't have the walk option anymore. So it might be kind of awkward. Like if you try to get somewhere, like let's say you're trying to get in between these two vehicles for some reason into a doorway, you can't walk, you're gonna have to run, which is kind of weird on controller. So you're gonna have to get used to that. And also, again, you can't aim while sprinting, which is kind of weird because usually you can, but it does give you some relief on your thumbs and your A button on your controller, so you don't have to keep tapping it. So to me, that is a big improvement that was very much needed. So yeah, this DLC, it's kind of boring. The missions are kind of boring. It is a reskin of the Contract DLC, but to be honest, it's not that bad. They did make some good quality of life changes, but also made some very bad quality of life changes, removing that many vehicles, nerfing some of the businesses. They even nerfed the Hydra, which I didn't even touch on in this video, but nerfed the Hydra and the laser, which kind of could be a good thing, but for grinders like us, it's not needed at all. It basically just makes it so it's this low and wide of an angle for the miniguns. It's really hard to hit vehicles on ground, so if you're using jets for missions, that's going to be really awkward to use. That's some Rockstar logic right there, adding a brand new $6 million jet and nerfing it before it's even released. Well, if you got this far into the video, that probably means you like it. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see what video I make next, and let me know what you guys think of this update. It's a very medium update. It's not that good, but it's not too bad. It's not the worst update we've seen. But hopefully we do get that Michael DLC soon and a GTA 6 announcement.